Suki. How's it going, bro? What time is it there now? I think it's like probably I think it's 9 o'clock or 9:30. I'm gonna guess 9:30. Check this. I'm still with Kissing the Shadows, dude. It's so freaking rough. Ugh. But I'll get it. I will get it. Ah, 10:15. Oh yeah, you guys are. I think it's 3.5 hours ahead. Mr. Mark, not necessarily like. Yeah, it's a little bit inconsistent. In the week, it'll always be for me 7 a.m., which will be, I think, like maybe 9 p.m. for you in Texas. But yeah, in the weekends, it's a little bit different. So right now, it's 6:45 p.m. So for you, I'm gonna guess it's like 9 a.m. maybe 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or maybe 7 a.m. I don't know. Okay, 10:45 a.m. in Houston, Texas. Oh, cool, man. Still stuck on this solo. Like it's really challenging me. Yeah, he wakes up at 4 a.m. Must be. Oh goodness. Well, good afternoon. I actually have a classical guitar. I bought it from my brother. It's a very cheap one and it's not constructed well. Like the strings aren't evenly spaced from each other, which is a really strange thing. But I wanna actually for next year, 2027. It is 2027 next year, right? It's 2026 this year. Yeah. So for 2027, I really wanna dive into classical guitar. I wanna really push myself with sort of the finger style classical thing, and I'm gonna have to get a different teacher for that. Like yeah, Anton's fantastic with electrical stuff, but this is totally just different mechanics. So I'm gonna spend quite a lot of time next year with my classical stuff, but it's so difficult. Yeah, that classical it's so freaking weird. I'm like really, out of all the things you could have measured wrong, it was that one. Goodness. Yeah. But yeah, it's a totally different tonality, a totally different feel, but it's so beautiful. Like it is incredibly beautiful, and yeah, no, I really want to learn how to do that properly. It's really scary. Hi. Plays classical piano, electric guitar, and classical guitar. You only electric guitar. Yeah. My wife plays classical piano and cello, so she's a lot more accomplished as a musician. So I need to catch up. Need to catch up to her. So at the moment I can also only play electric. I can play acoustic guitar, but very basic stuff. I can't do finger style or anything. I can play the normal chords, you know, just the. I want to do that, but then if I go into acoustic guitar, it'll be a lot of bluegrass stuff. Like I'll do Billy Strings, what's his name, Roy Clark, all those guys. That is my dream for acoustic guitar. If I was an acoustic guitarist, like that would be my absolute goal, just to play like the bluegrass guys. It's so freaking incredible. And for classical guitar, I just want to be able to play like the Baroque, the Romantic period, and just the classical period stuff. It's just so beautiful. It's such an expressive and emotive instrument that I really need to develop. But I'll eventually develop that. Oh. What about acoustic guitar intro to battery? Nothing else matters. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's just. So that's pretty much like the type of acoustic guitar I want to play. Let me just quickly do this. I don't. You can probably pick up here. My right hand picking stuff is just horrible. Like it's very bad. Like because I haven't spent enough time to practice it or to develop the correct mechanics for it. So like I would love to be able to do it really, really well, but I do not have the hours behind it. So man, I do not have it at all. So next year is going to be really interesting. And the solo, the solo is much easier than the intro for me. Let me quickly check. How's that? Then the actual notes of them I haven't really learned properly. Intro to Silent Lucidity by Queensryche. Again, like the any sort of finger picking thing, I am just not developed or practiced in that area. It is a technique that I have not spent nearly enough time to do it properly. Alternate picking stuff. I'm very good with the pick, but yeah, dude, when it comes to this stuff, man, this is rough. Oh goodness. Coffin by Amity Affliction. I haven't checked that. Oh, Sasha, what's up? Hope Leaves by Opeth. Dude, like, still, this thing of playing two separate rhythms at the same time is just ridiculous. Like the bass note will go, let's say. The other one will go. Something like that. And you have to do those two rhythms at the same time. That really kills me. Oh. Will that technique be considered hybrid picking? You like hybrid picking also I don't use nearly as much. So hybrid picking is you use the pick. So you can do that. The thing is, the motion for actually doing a cheers Suki, have a good one. The actual motion for doing a hybrid pick, it throws off my picking hand or my normal pick strokes. So I have my normal, and then I have to throw in this, and there's a bit of a hop that happens with my hand. Like it's very, very subtle. Sort of goes up like that, and that messes up with my position for my picking, my index and my thumb for my next stroke. So if I go, I do a hopping motion to pluck a string, which is incorrect. Classical guitarists have like an arched bit like this, and there's no hopping motion like this. It's pretty much just wrist is like this, and then they just use pretty much all the way, just the proximal phalanges, and that's all that's done. But for me, I do this. I sort of pluck from my wrist, which throws me off when I actually have to play notes with it. So like. Like hybrid picking would help for these really big string skips, like it will help with that, but not much, like because I haven't practiced it. Oh, dude. Oh, Sasha. I will eventually, but it's just right now at this stage. That's quite an elusive technique that just is beyond me. So I will get it, but I'll have to put in the time for it. And luckily, you'll all see me struggle with it. And I'll also be able to look back at it and see my improvement. Damn, dude, it's difficult. At least for me. Polar bear. Yo, I doubt it. He's from India, so he'll stand out quite a bit. I think he'll die. Live stream has ex-players from all over the world. Absolutely, yeah. We've got people from Australia, the Philippines, Austria, London, Houston, Texas, South Carolina, California, some from South Africa as well, one from Botswana, and yeah, it's the internet, man. Very, very, very cool. Like this freaking thing. Okay, so the second solo is like this. Do I practice more with the metronome, drum tracks, drone tracks, or backing tracks? It depends entirely what I'm practicing. If I'm practicing technique stuff, I think for the most part it'll be a metronome. A metronome just helps me lock in my timing and everything, especially if I'm practicing technique stuff, because a metronome isn't anything interesting behind. If it's just technique, then I'll be practicing with a metronome. If it's, let's say I'm trying to practice improvisation, then it'll either be a drone track or a backing track, like a blues or something like that. Then if it's improvisation, I will do that. But if I'm practicing technique or something, it'll either be, it will be a metronome. A drum track is, I put it in the same category as a backing track. But like, yeah, metronome is fantastic because it's just a consistent thing. Problem is, when I play with a backing track, and I'm trying to practice something specific, I sort of have to start the backing track the whole time to go back to a section that I messed up on. But a metronome sort of just cycles the whole time, so it's a lot easier to practice technical stuff with a metronome. But before I even put on the metronome, I want to make sure that my notes and my movements and everything are correct. I don't want to just already jump in with a metronome and solidify bad decisions. So I'm still technically working out the solo, because I haven't memorized it yet and sort of decided on all my motions. Like this, the second solo starts, but so it's a group of 3, and then a group of 6, another group of 6, another group of 6, and then a group of 3, and then just a normal eighth notes. So the decision I have to make here is, although it's starting on the downbeat, it'll be easier for me for the entirety of the thing to start this run on an upstroke, because then it's going to be up, down, up, and then I can do the next string changes, all of them with a downstroke. So it'll be so it's these little nuances, these little details that I have to be very clear of before I start practicing it with the track or anything, because I want to practice it consistently. I don't want to change it in the middle or while I'm practicing. I don't want to play it differently. I want to make sure that I've decided what I'm going to do, and then you sort of start, I guess, carving it out of the piece of wood. So I decided the image I want to build or the sculpture I want to create, and now I have my tools, and now it's just a matter of carving it out of the marble. So yeah, I just want to see now if it's going to be, if I'm going to start with an upstroke, because I'm naturally a upward escape player, so I want to sort of structure all my licks and everything in a way that I can do a string change after an upstroke. I don't like doing a string change after a downstroke, just because of the way I naturally play. What I should be doing is developing both, but it's just easier and more comfortable for me to change to another string using an upstroke. Just one of my, the majority of guitar players are also like that. So I'll sometimes try to arrange or structure my notes on the fretboard and on the various strings with that in mind. So like if I'll have a, like this thing, it does fall on the downbeat, but if I play this starting with an upstroke, then the rest of the lick will do all my string changes using downstrokes. So it's very much, it's preference based, but yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh. So, I mean, the easy cheat would just be I can legato this whole thing, but I want the tone of the picking. Obviously that's a lot more difficult because you have to lock in. Your hand synchronization has to be so solid for that, but the reward is the tonality, and the rhythm will also be a little bit more tight. So and the arpeggios. That's the first arpeggio. But yeah, I've done a lot of practice where I just want to jam and sort of then it's nice to get a blues backing track or something on YouTube and then just play along to that. So that's really, really fun. I did that a lot when I was starting out, just because it's such an immediately rewarding activity to do. If you really play around with it, and it's just a 12 bar blues. Just like you can just enjoy it. Like that's the most fun thing to do on the guitar because it's so rewarding and everything. But in order to be free when doing that, you need to develop your technical ability, your fretboard visualization, your rhythm, your feel, your groove, your just everything. So improvisation is like the quintessential guitar skill. I think some of the best guys who do this will be Martin Miller, Tom Quayle, Jack Gardner, and I think those three. Guthrie Govan, obviously, but like Tom Quayle has fantastic legato stuff. Martin Miller has incredible jazz chops, and Jack Gardner is just like his fusion monster. So freaking good. One of the best sort of rhythmic players for me. And I mean, he's not a rhythm player, but as a lead guitarist, he has the best rhythm out of anyone. Will be Mark Lettieri. Oh my word. You cannot get close to him. He is the best when it comes to just playing in the pocket and just being so freaking locked in. Like the guy's a walking metronome. It's just insane. So he's got the best pocket out of any guitarist that I've ever seen. Like it's not even close. Let me see this. Into for phrasing. Oh, the age-old question. It's very, very rough, very difficult. For phrasing, best thing to do would be to align your note choices with the chords that are beneath it. Easiest way to practice this would be 12-bar blues, naturally. So let's say you're doing it in E. Best thing to do will be target the notes in whatever chord is currently being played. So if it's an E major, just sort of spend the majority of your time on those notes. Obviously you want to play around the neighboring notes and everything. Go to B. What I did there was I just played high triads of the 12-bar blues, and I think the quintessential thing with any sort of phrasing is your rhythm and your groove. You want to lock it in very, very nicely. So it's playing the notes in the chord and varied notes around them, but then also playing around with your rhythm. So you don't want to think too much about rhythm. So a very, very good thing to do will be to decide on a rhythmic pattern to play along to, so then you've eliminated having to think about that. So now, what's up, Chopin? Chopin, how's it going? So once you've eliminated the rhythm, let's say the rhythm we want to stick to is just. So just. Then I can play whatever notes I want, but whatever notes I choose, I'll align them to that rhythm. So I'll go like. If that makes sense. It takes a lot of practice because now you're thinking of so many different things at the same time, but generally those are the two, I guess, the biggest tips that I can give to you is take a simple chord progression and then identify the notes in those chords on the various places. Like you can just choose one position, like you don't have to play everywhere, just choose like one section, see where those notes are of the chord, and then try to spend the majority of your time on those notes. And then an easy way to just make it a bit more musical is decide on a rhythmic pattern that you're going to be using and then just cycle that throughout. It's much easier because then you don't have to think about rhythm, and rhythm is like 90% of a melody. So yeah, give it a try. It takes a lot of time. Like I'm not the greatest with improvisation. Like I haven't built up a massive bank of sort of go-to things. But yeah, Jack Gardner will be the guy when it comes to that. He's just, oh my word, no, he's phenomenal when it comes to that. What's up, TK? TK, oh, frick, I remember I struggled with this previously as well. TK, man. Oh, that's going well. It's going well. I'm getting some good practice in. It's just very, very hot here. Oh my word. But it is raining, but luckily it's getting better. Yeah, it's the middle of summer here in South Africa, so oh goodness. Really looking forward to the winter. Yet too, when it passes like a flash. Which country are you from? Like, yeah, for here, like we have a long winter and a long summer. Like our transitional seasons aren't very long. Like our summer and spring. Our spring and autumn. But our winter and our summer, they sort of they take dominance. Arabia. Sick, man. Ah, you live in Saudi Arabia. Going back to home in Indonesia. Oh, cool, man. Like, majority of my guitars are made in Indonesia. So it'd be so cool to check out I think it's the Court Factory in Indonesia. So many guitars are made there. Like, it's insane. Like, almost all my Ibanez guitars are made there. This one is, I think, made in China. Yeah, this one's made in China. But, yeah, like the rest of them is pretty much, I think all of them made in Indonesia. So, yeah. Really, really cool. I can understand that winter will be quick in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, they have all the Ibanez premium or prestige, and the pretty much, yeah, I mean, obviously all the court stuff, plus they sell them for cheap. Yeah. But like I watched this whole documentary about it where it's like it's a massive, I guess, factory, but there's like sub factories for each sort of range of guitars. So and the quality control and everything is just, it's incredible. Like, it's really cool. It's really cool just to see everything. But yeah, really, really cool. Okay, so this thing is. They're called sustainers there. What do you mean by that? I'm not familiar with that. Like, a sustainer to me is a it's a piano pedal or a sustainiac pickup, or a note that is held very long. But like, what is a sustainer? Apologies. Okay. Sustainers there, like the pickups they use. They'll put their company's logo and stuff, but the shape and body they make is identical to original. Huh. Interesting. Oh man. Yeah, no, I feel like a lot of the stuff does seem very similar. But yeah, so it's pretty much just like they make a bunch of stuff and put different labels on it. Funny. This thing to this. Have a good one, man. Rest well. You must have a fantastic Sunday tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good one, man. Cheers. That's a bit difficult. take this second solo at like 50% of the speed. Do it like this. Three, four. Yeah, it's not ready for that. I need to get it in my muscle memory first. Cheers. We always say cheers for hello. No, we say it's just a natural. I don't know. It's a South African thing, I guess. We just say cheers. I think it might be like an Australian and British thing as well. But yeah, we just say cheers, man. Yeah. Yeah, in America it's have a good one. Well, it depends, I guess, which state you come from, but it's really just interesting seeing all these little details. I feel like people in Northern Europe have a culture shock when they come to South Africa, because people are extremely friendly here and will constantly talk to you, but then, yeah, like in Sweden or those countries, people sort of generally keep to themselves. You don't just make small talk or anything with anyone, so people have quite a culture shock when they come here. What's up, Mad Rider? How's it going? I need to actually just have a look at my hands when I do this. Oh, there's no freaking way, dude. Dude, Michael Romeo is like, yeah, him and Symphony X and the guys, like, there's just no way, dude. Oh man, I'm gonna spend a lot of time halfway through this year and next year learning a lot of neoclassical stuff and just classical music in general, just because it's so beautiful but so difficult. Like this Children of Bodom song is also. Oh my word. Really freaking cool stuff. Oh. all that. Paganini. I'll have to get a lot more clean with this. United States, Texans, people from South friendly compared to people from New York, or at least coastal. Yeah. No, it's very much the same. Like my province here in South Africa is very much like Texas vibe, where it's like plains, slightly desert, very arid, but it's like plains biome, and the people are, for the most part, small town people. So like people are a lot more friendly, a lot more family oriented. But then if you go to like Gauteng and see Johannesburg and that, Johannesburg is very much New York for me. Like it's Johannesburg is New York, and California is the Western Cape, or Los Angeles will be Cape Town. Very, very sort of large similarities. Like people from Cape Town are extremely arrogant and just self-centered. People in Johannesburg are very, very business oriented and very sort of New York-like, whatever stereotype comes to mind. But then, all the other sort of spots in the country are very much like, I guess, the Midwest and the southern states of America. Like, we're a very agricultural country, so the majority of it is like, farming communities. So, a lot friendlier outside of the big cities. Amit Nandi. How's it going, man? Man, I need to get myself like that freaking judge wig and suit and gown and everything, so I can really feel like a sir when I play this. This is so cool. Oh man. Cost of living is more affordable in Texas and southern states compared to the west and east coast. Absolutely, it's the same here. Like the real estate costs in Johannesburg and Cape Town is just ridiculous. Over here, it's like a little bit pricey, but not nearly as bad as there. Like you'll pay the same price for like a 1-bedroom apartment in Cape Town for what you'll pay for like a 3-bedroom house here where I am. It's ridiculous. But anything which includes spread triads. So it depends which key you're in, if you're going to be in an improvising sort of mind. So you're in the key of G. Bear in mind I'm tuned lower. So let me just do it here. So you can just go. Like this, if you're going to learn triads, I think the best way to start with that would be to understand music theory a little bit better. Like there's certain ways that intervals are structured according to a key as well. So this will be a very long lesson, I'm afraid. But just know, like, that's a major interval, so low string, and then 1 fret behind on the next string. That's a major third interval. If you want to turn that into a minor, just take the string below it, just 1 fret back. So and that works anyway as well. The only exception to this is the G and the B string. So this will be a major one. So that's pretty much where triads and thirds is really which the thing that gives a chord its quality. If you're going to play power chords, it doesn't have a major or minor third interval, which is why power chords will sound fine over whatever you play. It's only once you add that or like then you'll actually know what quality of chord you're playing. But yeah, as I said, this will be a very, very long lesson. Nostalgic! You got your first electric. You also play Rocksmith. It is addicting. Did you get the Les Paul, the Epiphone? Did you end up getting that? So good with the progress. You can play at any speed. Eventually, they make it more difficult, so you can play like a studio version pretty much. Oh, freaking fantastic, dude! Oh, no, that's amazing. It's very, very addicting. Like, I started on Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. So that was my sort of gateway into getting my first guitar. So, yeah, amazing. Turns out having having 5 espresso shots isn't conducive to a good night's sleep. I can't imagine why, Suki. Epiphone Les Paul V. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats. Oh. But I'm at 90, like, the thing is, I think, yeah, I can give you a quick lesson on this, because the thing is, it's a rabbit hole that just keeps branching out. So the first thing, just know how the major scale is structured. So the first thing, just note, skip 1, skip 1, and then take that exact thing, copy and paste it to the string underneath it. Just know those. Okay. Now understand that each of these notes, we're going to give a number. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the numbers of them. Now you need to understand also that each of these notes are the root notes of chords that you can build from them. So these are the starting notes of all the chords that you can play in whatever key you're in. The key is determined by whatever your one in the sequence is. So right now that'll be A according to my ears, G according to my eyes, because this is in D standard. So it does go up to 7, but I'm going to skip the 7 and the 8 and that stuff for now. It just repeats itself, so just know 6. Then you can expand these into specific chords. Important to know is that your 1 will be expanded into a major chord. Your 2 and your 3 will be expanded into minor chords. Your 4 and your 5 will also be expanded into major chords. And then your 6 will be expanded into a minor chord. So now, using this, we can play those major and minor third intervals. So like, remember I said the major interval is the string below 1 fret back. So that's my major chord that I've now created. And then I'm going to go to the 2, which I know is minor. And that's going to be, to play the minor dyad, will be, remember you have to skip 1 in between. That's sad because it's separated from its friend. So and then your 3, so major, 2 minor, 3 also minor, and then your 4 major, your 5 also major, your 6 minor. So your 1, 4 and 5 are major, your 2, 3, and 6 are minors. So you can practice jumping between these. So like you start on the 1, go to the 5, go to the 6, go to the 4. Go to the 2, the 3, and then 4, 5. So that'll be the very first thing that you need to familiarize yourself with. The structure of the major scale, and then which of these notes are major and minor chords when you expand them. That's the most important thing to know. So again, your 1, your 4, and your 5 are your major chords. Your 2, your 3, and your 6 are your minor chords. And that'll be the best place to start. Seems you don't need a real tone cable, just an interface and a mod from GitHub for it to work. Oh, fantastic, man. I'm glad it works out. Very, very nice. Spend an hour decking out your profile in LinkedIn. Oh, dude, you need to make a post where you're like, I am so grateful for the opportunity to work at ABC Consultants Incorporated. This has truly been a great opportunity. I happened to back out of my driveway this morning and I accidentally ran over 7 people. Here's what that taught me about B2B sales. Like if you do a post like that, dude, you're gonna, oh man, the chuds on LinkedIn are gonna just applaud you. Frick, dude. Oh. Yeah. I'm glad I'm at Nandi. I'm glad it's gonna help you. It's very, very useful. This is something you have to memorize. But the thing that's nice about this is once you understand this, you can apply this to any key. Any key. Right now we started here, but I can say, okay, so I'm in the key of G. I can start here. Key of D. Or E, depending on what your tuning is or whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like it's a very, very fun way to just familiarize yourself with the quality of the notes that you're actually playing. So yeah, it'll definitely be very valuable for you if you really internalize it. Jacob Stecky or Steckel. Jakub. Oh, it was not Jakub. Jakub. Going well, thanks, man, and you? Just a bit hot here at the moment. Patsuki, what line of work are you interested in pursuing? Jacob in English. What language, if I may ask, what language do you normally speak? Because yeah, we have Jacob in my language is the Jacob equivalent, Jacob, or Jacobus is the Jacob equivalent in my language. But yeah, in English it's also Jacob. So yeah, Jake. Oh my word. Okay. Yes, welcome, man. Like, I'm a little bit ignorant when it comes to, I guess, Southeastern Europe. Sort of I guess history, because when I grew up in school it was Czechoslovakia, but now I see it's Czech or Czech Republic, or now like Czechia, or there's all these different things, so I'm a little bit confused about like what actually happened there. So forgive my ignorance. What's Chris in your language? So Chris will normally be short for Christopher, or yeah. So in my language it'll be um, Christoph or Christian or Christoffel. Like there's a few variants of that. It just depends who it is. Investment banking, private equity, hedge fund, something related to quantitative finance. Jeez, bro. So you're gonna apply to like the big four. You're gonna join Deloitte and KPMG and EY and what's the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. I can't remember. Yeah, but you know those bros. You're gonna become a consulting bro. Make like six or seven figures, advising CEOs on industries you have no experience in. Ah, Suki, get that bread, bro. Get that frickin' bread. Yeah, you divided in 1993 to Czech Republic and Slovakia. Now we still have Czech in your Czech krone. Okay, man. Yeah, like I think I just looked at a map recently and I was a little bit confused. I think I was also confused with Yugoslavia. Because one of my friends was from Croatia, and he went to Moldova or Moldavia, forgive me, and I just saw as well like it's different now. So I'm just not. Oh man, everything. I really wish there was a website where I could just refer to things that I learned in school that are now either irrelevant or have totally changed. Ugh. Yeah. Nostalgic. Yeah, you're glad you're English. Yeah, like Chris will be Christoffel. Like one of the most common names in sort of our ethnic group will be Yuan. So like Johan. So that'll be like the equivalent to John, but it'll be Johan, and you have Johannes. Like our family names are very much passed on from generation to generation. So almost everyone is a variation. Almost everyone is a variation of like Johannes or Jacobus or yeah. There's so many. Consulting firms. Top firms are Blackstone, JPMC, Goldman Sachs, Chase. Oh my word. Yeah, JP Morgan, Chase. Yeah. Oh, bro, just promise me you'll behave and you won't go to the island. Stay away from the island, bro. Does give you extra power, hey? Like it's not nothing compared to acoustic. But yeah, you're right. Acoustic did buff your skills quite a lot because you were playing with a debuff, with the strings being a lot tighter and everything. But now it's sort of that debuff has been dispelled, and now you have your electric. So yeah. What island am I referring to? It's been a long day. Oh no, bro. The famous celebrity island where all the rich and wealthy, powerful people in Hollywood and go with the J-Man, the island. If you have already been, that'll break my heart because you're still in school. So it's like, oh boy, I think you were there as a victim rather than a perpetrator. Ah, the big J, the J-Man. Okay, I'm very glad you don't know. Oh man. Ugh. What is your experience with Ibanez electric guitars? I have quite a few of them. Ibanez is like my favorite brand. I'm playing on one right now. This is a Ibanez X Series Halberd, and I've got, what do I have in the cupboard? I think I have another 2 Ibanez's in the cupboard, and then I've owned so many of them. They're like my brand of choice when it comes to this. It's just chef's kiss, man. Beautiful. No, I'd recommend Ibanez, absolutely. Ibanez and Court. Like, I recently got myself a Court 7-string, and it's just, it's fantastic. It's so good. Oh my word. And you have a Les Paul Epiphone too? No. I had a PRS Les Paul, but I sold that at the beginning of this year. I still have my Duesenberg Les Paul Star Player TV, which is a fantastic guitar, but like I mainly use that one to play at church, just because it's the church guitar. It's just perfection. It's just so. But still, yeah, I think that's the only Les Paul shape I have left. But one of the guys I play with, he has a black Epiphone Les Paul, and another guy has a Les Paul Gibson gold top and a Sunburst one as well. Yeah, now they have some really, really nice instruments. Extremely disputed. Either you love or you despise it. Yeah, I think so too, Suki. Like, yeah, there's this general idea that Ibanez is just for metal, but it's a lot more versatile than people really think. But yeah, and I would go to Ireland if Big J would give a Gibson Les Paul 50s tribute. Jeez, bro, is that your price? Oh man, oh boy. Sort of thought. I have a really old Ibanez GAX 70. I'm looking forward to by RGT. Ooh, that is a nice one. I know the RGT because it's the RG neck through design. It has like it's pretty much this construction where the neck is one piece all the way to the back here. So when there's a neck through design, people say it has a lot more sustain. It's a bit more expensive because you have to manufacture the thing as one giant piece. And the problem isn't necessarily that you need to have one giant piece of wood. The main problem is when the team is working on, with traditional guitars, if it's a bolt-on or something, one half of the team can be working on the fretboard, the headstock, all these things, while the other team is working on the body of the guitar. So there's a simultaneous thing that's happening if you're using a bolt-on construction. That's why bolt-on guitars are a lot cheaper, because they're easier to produce. It's quicker to produce. But with a neck-through design, you're sort of restricted in how many people can simultaneously work on this thing. So it just takes more time. It's not that it's more difficult. It takes more time. So it makes it a bit of a case. But yeah, that RG Premium is a gorgeous guitar. Like it's a very, very nice one. But definitely play it first. Rather feel how it feels in your hands before you buy something like that. So yeah. Oh, frick, Suki. Of course, it's my price. Isn't that guitar like 1.5k? Yeah, it is quite a pricey one. Any Ibanez Premium is generally quite pricey, but very, very great guitars. My word. Man, everything is metal. If you down tune it and stop smiling, you look like. man. This is rough. Ugh. Notice that on easy parts, your facial expressions are close to nothing, but then there's polyrhythm sections. So just just. I get that 100%. You freaking lock in for that. It's like it's where the tone comes from. But notice when I have to go up from fret 1, 2, 3 to 7, 8, 9, mess up that gap. So you can circumvent this by just going to the A string. So going. So going. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3. Favorite band, Winter Sun, hands down. Winter Sun is my favorite band. They were just the best. So it starts like this, no? Winter Sun, Death, Ensiferum, and then there's a battle between Children of Bodom, Lamb of God, and Gojira. That's pretty much my area. But Winter Sun will definitely be my favorite. Decapitate is actually also quite high on the list. So yeah. But then there's all these bands that I listen to like on occasion. So it'll be like Opeth, Tool, Megadeth, the classics, Metallica, all those bands. But yeah. Thank you, Suki. I'm glad Sensei Suki has approved. Because I feel I make mistakes when there's a huge gap between frets. Like I get lost, Yeah. That's because you need to start developing visual indicators and anchors. So the dots on the this guitar doesn't have dots on the body, but the dots on the side of the neck, you're gonna want to get very, very used to referring to them as sort of place markers or checkpoints whenever it comes to something. Like if I didn't have the dots, it'll be very difficult for me to be confident in this is the 7th fret. I just know the first dot I see will be 3rd fret. I know the 2 dots will be the 12th fret. And then I know also if I see dots and there's a double space, I know it's the 12th fret. And then that'll be 9, and that'll be 7, and that'll be 5. So you sort of get very, very used to the ideas about the dots. So I'm like, was this the 7th fret with a dot or no? Yeah, it's very much an eye training thing. It'll become a lot easier, but sort of just getting used to using the dots as your reference points. Without it, it becomes really, really difficult. It's even difficult, or it was way back in the day, to play on a guitar like this, where there aren't inlays. But then I guess it's a better thing to look at these dots. Otherwise, you sort of hunch over the neck like this, and what that does is that changes your wrist position to this, so like this. And then if I want to play something, I have to do this or this, and it's very, very bad. Like you don't want to sit with a guitar like this on your lap. Because what's happening, your entire wrist position is changing. You're going to be doing this, pinching your metacarpals here, and also your wrist is going to be like this. You don't want to sit like this and play guitar. You want to sit with it generally straight, like that. Like you can tilt it a little bit, but don't do it too much. Generally, like short relief will be good. So never play notes down there. Mostly in the first 5 frets. Some time in practice. So remember the dots. Yes. And yeah, with acoustic you mainly play in these 5 frets. So now you sort of have to develop new visualization as an electric guitarist, because now it's not just back here. Now you have to sort of expand the neck a little bit. But the dots are your best friend right now. You must really become familiar with them. Just know 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. Just get used to them. They are very, very important. They really, really help. You want to get to the point eventually where you can correct yourself based on what you hear. So like if I know in the key of G, sort of want to be able to develop your ear as well, to sort of just be able to pick out where you are. You can rely on your eyes, but there will be certain physical sort of reminders. Like sometimes, depending on the guitar, you'll know, like according to how you hold it and everything, when your arm, your elbow, when it sort of hits the side of your body, and then you have to start turning like this, when you have to do this entire rotational thing like this, your brain sort of calculates that as a dot or a marker as well. So the more you practice this sort of thing, the more familiar you're going to become with the body of the guitar. And there's so many variables, so the more time you spend with it, the more, or the faster it's going to be to recall all these reference points. So it is unfortunately just one of those things. You're just going to have to practice. But don't worry, you won't be alone. We all practice. But yeah, I'm gonna get some rest now. Gonna have some popcorn, and then gonna chill for a bit. But thank you all for joining. Really, really awesome just being able to share my practice and enjoy this stuff. But yeah, really, really fun. Okay, favorite death riff. I'll have to answer that before I go. Like, yeah, you need to get good, bro. That's all you need to do. You just need to get good. Favorite death riff. There's a couple of them, but the symbolic riff. Then there's the philosopher, and there's empty words. And Spirit Crusher, yeah. So good. Suki, that's the thing. Is symbolic is Death doesn't have a bad album. That's the thing. Like, all of Death's albums have just, oh my word, every single album is just different. Every single one is just, it's unique in its own way, and just, oh my word, like. First Death song I heard was About the Pain, and then what's that? What song is that? It's not Lack of Comprehension. It's Scavenger of Human Sorrow. That's the one. Oh man. Oh, Sacred Serenity, dude. Oh, so freaking good. But the just such a... Yeah, that riff just freaking punches you in the face. It's just so brutal. Like, oh my word. And Chuck's vocals and everything is just absolute perfection. But yeah, let me rather get some rest before I spend the entire evening speaking about death. But yeah, have a good one, everyone. Cheers.